All right, let's get to the papers now. We will start with the first news. First news is where we start from, and it's saying fresh terror alert. UK warns citizens to avoid 12 Nigerian states. Lists Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, Gombe, Kaduna, Katsina, Zamfara, Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River as black spots. All right, it declares others as risk areas, advises travels on a very essential basis. That is what you see on the front page of the first news. Now let's go to the Daily Times. Daily Times says new approaches to addressing insecurity yielding results. Mongono is saying that. That's the National Security Advisor. Points to continued mass surrender of terrorists, their sympathizers in the Northeast as evidence. Says Buhari administration determined to ensure Nigeria attained desired level of peace and stability. You see that on the front page of the Daily Times. Okay, from there, let's go to this Nigeria. This Nigeria says another devastating flood looms in 2023. All right, another devastating flood looms in 2023 as Niger Delta reps demand humanitarian minister sack. And Bayelsa flood affects 1.3 million persons, kill 96, says Diri. That's the governor of Bayelsa State. All right, that's what you see on the front page of this Nigeria. And let's go there now to Blueprint newspaper. Blueprint is saying that INEC faces 600 legal hurdles 3 months to general elections. All right, INEC faces 600 legal hurdles 3 months to general elections. CGN warns election petition tribunals against recklessness and urges members to rise above board shun sentiments. All right, this is what you see on the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. Okay, now let's go to Leadership. Leadership newspaper says the die is cast in PDP. G5 governors launch campaign against Atiku. That's what you see. G5 governors launch campaign against Atiku as the die is cast. Wike, Otom, Mikbeazu, Ugwanye, Makinde talk tough. Say party not ready to rule Nigeria. The presidential candidate's trade words over absence of debate, town hall meetings, or absence at debates and town hall meetings. All right, in a back and forth in that regard. That's what you see on the front page of the Leadership newspaper. From there, let's go to Daily Trust. All right, Daily Trust says on armed groups, Kwankwaso joins Obi on dialogue as Tinubu Atiku unveil strategies. Kwankwaso joins Obi on dialogue as Tinubu Atiku unveil strategies. All options are open to Ashiwaju. Keyamo is quoted as saying this: don't negotiate with terrorists. Ex-AIG is saying, I will tackle agitations with government of national unity from our VP, as Atiku is saying, and its campaign gimmick, retired military officer. All right, you see that on the front page of the Daily Trust. Okay, from there, let's go to Nigerian News Direct. Nigerian News Direct says federal government to link 36 states with rail lines. Federal government to link 36 states with rail lines to reopen Kaduna Abuja rail line and promises constant surveillance monitoring to prevent attacks as Ministry of Transportation seeks the Federal Executive Council approval for executing a Takwe Wari railway line. All right, that's what you see on the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. The last one we'll look at now is Business Day, and it says Forex crisis cripples firms as port activity slows. Forex crisis cripples firms as port activity slows. All right, you see that on the front page of the Business Day newspaper. All right, there are a few stories I'd like us to look at here. We talked about the issue, the G5 governors earlier, being in Benue, and we've seen how all of them use the platform to send messages, soft messages to the leadership of the party. And in our report that we played earlier, we saw that on the day that the state is flagging off the governorship campaign, the national chairman, who incidentally is from the state, wasn't there.
Wasn't there. It's interesting too that that these 5 governors are saying they are not going to support Atiku. Who are they going to support? Who are they going to support? It still remains a riddle.
No, of course.
Yes.
No one knows where that is going to go yet.
Yes.
But they are also saying that they're not leaving the party.
Yes.
At least for now.
Wike said the other day in his speech, he said they're going to support all their PDP candidates in
their various
states. That is the governorship, the House of Assembly, the State House of Assembly.
Yes, House of Rep, Senate.
The National Assembly, the State House of Assembly. They're going to support them. He said the other one, when he was married apparently to the presidency,
exactly,
that one is still hanging. So it means that they have made up their mind not to support Atiku. This meeting in Benue is a marker to that. In fact, settles that point.
Yeah.
Now the question now is, where are they going to
exactly
pitch their tent?
Where will they, or will they just stand, fold their arms, and watch?
Politicians don't do that.
And then politicians don't do that, actually. But the point there is, if you're not going to support your own presidential candidates for your own party, will you be supporting another?
We know, is this another some form of subtle MPDP?
Oh,
you know, we had MPDP the other time.
In 2015.
When all the states, including Rivers, under Amechi, you know, decided that they were not going to support Jonathan.
Yes.
And they didn't.
Yes.
They supported Buhari. In this case, these have not come out with any alliance with APC.
Yes.
They've not brokered anything like that.
At least not
openly.
Not
openly. Not openly.
Yeah.
Maybe they have done it underground. Who knows? So that remains a very intriguing part of this election cycle. How are they going to really move forward in the presidential sweepstakes?
And like it happened, like you mentioned, the NPDP in 2015.
Yes.
Wherever those governors move to, if they move to APC or they decided, because they're saying they are not leaving the party, at least for now, if they decide we will support the APC, it is going to be a massive one.
Yes.
If they decide, on the other hand, to support the Labour Party, it's also going to be a massive one, because you cannot take away the impact
of their
influence. About 5 states.
5 states.
No, you can't take away their influence. Yeah, exactly. It's quite significant. It's going to be significant.
Except that it will be more significant if it follows APC, because Abia, Enugu is already there. Both states are already believed to be strong for Obi. Rivers has some Obi strongholds within the state already. So it may not be like as such a big move or disruptive a move as when or as if they move to APC. Is then they will have been very disruptive, because they will have brought onto APC areas that were not regarded as strongholds of the APC.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
So,
we wait
so
to see.
that is a permutation going forward.
No, of course. There's going to be a lot of permutations going forward. And in fact, when we talk about, like, one of the papers talked about negotiation earlier, Kwankwaso and Kwankwaso joins Obi on dialogue as Tinubu Atiku unveiled strategies. That's on the Daily Trust. And the point there is that the NNPP is a party that, has its own stronghold.
Yes, in Kano and Jigawa.
Exactly, Kano, Jigawa, small in Katsina, and then Kaduna, here and there. But he understands this is my own area.
Yes.
So
but it's not so much his area as I'm going to win it.
No, of
but
course.
that I'm going to disrupt
Yeah,
it. I can really show.
exactly.
I can show presence.
Of
yes.
course, and that opens the door for quick negotiation.
Yes.
Whoever wants votes, my votes in this area that I cover, let us come and talk.
Let's come and talk.
And that's why he's open to negotiate with Peter Obi or the PDP or even
Because
the
actually,
APC.
remember, check her out because they said that Kano election is in 3 parts. You know, you have the Shekara, you have the Ganduje, and then you have the
Kwankwaso, exactly.
Now Shekara was with him, and Shekara left.
He
went to PDP.
Yes.
He went to PDP. So the three legs are still there.